y'all could please welcome my first guest. My first guest is none other than Rubix.
Or is this okay? I think this is okay.
Good evening.
Hey,
How are you?
I'm amazing. I'm amazing. I'm amazing.
Hey, that's
How's
awesome.
everyone?
So you're not nervous, right? Calm down.
I'm nervous is hell right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. I wish y'all could see my hands. I'm like, but it's
Hey, it's well. If it makes you feel any better, I've done this 13 times, and I get a little nervous each time before I do it too. So,
my heart is breathing. My heart is breathing. My heart is beating. Lord. Anyway,
yeah, breathe, breathe. So, just a few questions at the end when we finish. We'll give
hmm
the audience or the viewers an opportunity to ask a few questions as well. And then we'll kind of limit it to just a few minutes, whatever you're comfortable with. If there's something
okay,
that you just let me know, and we'll go on to the next guest. Okay.
cool beans.
All right. So, how did you learn about tagged?
A friend of mine, when my son was just 3 months old, I was going through like that, like postpartum depression after giving birth to babies, blah blah blah. So after that, he had told me about Tagged, and I had originally I used to stream off of a different app. I'm not gonna say the app's name, but I used to stream off of a different app, and he
Okay.
was saying that it's basically like that, and I was like, oh okay,
Okay.
and now I'm here.
Here we are. Okay. And here we have. So, with having a background in modeling, how do you think that has helped you in streaming?
I think it gives me a little bit of an edge just because of knowing how to entertain, knowing lighting, knowing angles. Um, and like with being an entrepreneur, like a freelance model, you have to know your audience. So really learning how to market yourself and knowing how to read your own analytics and things like that. I think it gives me a little bit of an edge.
Okay.
Uh, but yeah, for the most part, I don't think it really makes a difference. I really believe it's all about your personality at the end of the day.
So you think that you've maybe developed that personality over time as modeling? Because of course, when you
Oh
first
no,
no, not at all.
I've had a interesting my life molded me. Modeling was just a random stepping stone that I didn't even think I would take at all.
Okay, gotcha. All right. So, life is ultimately about balance. I think
hmm
I've had this conversation with people before. Um, how do you balance streaming and family?
I don't. I well, we're still trying to figure that one out. You feel me?
Yeah.
We we go with the flow. We definitely go with the flow. And when it comes, I'm a new mom, y'all. My son is only a year and like 3 months old. I barely know what I'm doing. I don't know what's going on. I don't know about schedules. I was a model. I did 14, 16-hour shifts. I don't know about schedules and like how to do stuff right. So we winging this. We're doing the best we can at this point.
Hey, trust me, after three, I was still winging it after the third one. So you learn a little bit after. So um, yeah, definitely being a new parent, I can remember that years ago. Um, it is definitely, especially if you're doing something like this or even anything, just trying to balance family um,
Definitely.
and work, whatever work may be, whether you're an entrepreneur, whether you're a model, whether you're a streamer, or whether you're all three. So then just having that balance and just trying to be able to find the right times. Even with having older kids, just trying to have the right times because I still got to spend time with them.
Too.
I still have my youngest one to spend time with, even though he likes to, he stays in a video game. So that's, one thing you get to look forward to. God knows what video
There's
game.
nothing wrong with that. Video games are awesome.
By the time he's 13, then God knows what'll be out there for video games. It'll probably be more virtual reality and holographic stuff, and
I
probably
stopped at PS4, y'all. That whole PS5 and virtual,
right.
I'm good.
You never know. Um, so, what are some things that you have used your platform on Tag for?
Um, I can say I've definitely used it as like almost like meditation. What's up, Mocha? Um, not meditation, more of like a release. You know, like when you're stressed out and you're really just trying to find some type of outlet. I've definitely used tagged as an outlet to vent. I'll keep it 100. I definitely love the cash outs. Who don't? Who doesn't like money? I've used it, for financial gain. I've used it for marketing. But my biggest thing that I love about tagged is I've used it to basically, if I make you smile by the time you leave my stream, I've done my job. Whether
Right.
you drop me a dragon, whether you drop me an EBT, whether you drop me nothing and you're blowing my stream the whole time. You know what I'm saying? If we're cracking up, going back and forth or whatever, I feel like I've done my job at the end of the day. So that's what I love about this. It's I've met and have been connected with so many different people that I've never even seen before, but the connection is so real and it's so crazy. Just like Lex, the bond is so real and it's so strong. I'm very thankful, honestly, for the app because it's made it possible to really connect with people everywhere in
Right.
different countries. I'm really close with Chucky. Shout out to Chucky and her year anniversary as a top badge. But like even Chucky, she's all the way in Germany, and I know how to say good morning in German now. You know what I'm saying? Like it's really good morning, good morning. Let me not butcher that. Anyway, but it's it's really awesome. It is. It is. It really is.
I'm of German descent, and it was funny as I really only knew I know how to say that I can speak German in German, which that's one thing is really speaking German. And I think it's actually Guten Tag, which means good morning. I'm pretty sure. You might want to check that. You might want to verify that with her, but I know very little, so I should be ashamed of my. Of
I know patois.
yeah,
That's
I
about
know
it.
more of that than I know German. I know, right? um, because a lot of people, and that's the thing about here with the interviews and with just streaming. Period for me is just one. It's an outlet to just kind of relax. I've had a hard day at work. I can kind of relax. This is a job that I can actually drink on if I want to.
Yep.
So. But I also the people that I've met over. I was just actually trying to figure out how long I've actually been on Tagged. I found it today, as of July 27th. I've been on tag for 2 years. So all of the people that I've met over that, with the guests on the show, the people's streams I've been into, the people that have been in my streams, and just the families that I've been part of, the people that I've just met over the past couple of years. It's just those are people I still talk to a lot of them. Some of them have disappeared and come back and be like, or like when people come in to my stream and be like, "Hey, what's up?" and then call me by my first name. I'm like, "What'd you do that for?" But at this point, you know what? It doesn't even really matter because, I know that that really stuck with them. That they would come in here and actually remember. Although that's my first name is pretty
No,
easy to remember,
seriously.
but to that we've been able to form those relationships, those friendships, and then with other things coming here in the near future, with collabing with people and helping other
Definitely.
people. I literally just had a conversation with someone today. I was like, I think it was on my stream earlier. I was like, I've made it to this certain part, or this goal that I had at some point. Okay, so what would it be for me to not, if I didn't reach back, not necessarily reach back. Thank you.
That's hard to
I know I can't ignore that one. So appreciate it. So but then the relationships that I've been able to form over that period of time, and those people that we've been able to help further whatever they're doing, whether it be on tagged or whether it be in their personal life. I'm just the type of person you see me on here is the type of person that you would see off of here. Godfather and my
Same.
name and who I am off of here is like really in the same. Godfather is just a name that I chose,
Same.
based off of a long story. So yeah, I definitely value all the relationships and friendships that I've. In fact, real quick, Finesse is the one that actually gave me my name back. over
Yo, Finesse is someone that I have to, yeah, quick shout out to Finesse. Finesse is the first, I want to say honestly, the first top badger that actually like
oh, Pebbles.
the loudest gift pebbles, the loudest and longest gift. Anyway, shout out to Finesse though, but Finesse was like one of the first top badgers to really kind of like, in a way, to be real, show me the ropes.
Right.
You know what I mean? To really, to, he saw potential in me as far as like, shooting for my badge and things like that. So he saw potential in me and he was basically coaching me through, you know what I'm saying? And I thoroughly appreciate him for that. Like I really, really do. Vanessa is like a cool person, a very cool person, genuine.
Right. Um, so kind of one of the other things that I know that you do, we see you do a lot of times when you're streaming, and I've
Mm-hmm.
actually even got some myself. Is so how did you get started with the beads and the bead necklaces and bracelets?
Uh, okay, touchy topic. I about I want it's about 2.5 months ago. I lost a baby, and through that, I was in a dark place. I was in a real, real dark place. That's the second child I've actually like miscarried, so that was really hard. And I've always loved like holistic healing and things like that. So I've always loved yoga and chakra beads, chakra crystals, all those type of things. And I just ordered a kit and just kind of used it honestly as like a form of therapy because tagged it was not enough. Especially being a single mother, by yourself, I'm dealing with it by myself.
Right.
Not only I can't sit and mourn and dwell on those type of things. I still have to get up. My son doesn't understand what's going on. He don't, and
Right.
nor does he care. All he cares about is Mickey Mouse. But it was something that I literally just bought two little kits off Amazon. It cost me like $20-$30, and then all of a sudden it's boom, 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 and next thing I'm making quite a good little bit off of a tragedy for me. For me, that was a tragedy, a very traumatic tragedy. Yeah.
So so just kind of for everybody else too is that you can never know what something you might go through a tragedy and be in the process of mourning a loss, then you should discover something that not only helps you heal,
Mhm.
you can help other people heal. Because I know you use chakra. My knowledge of chakra beads is still a little hazy, but I know it's a good thing. And plus, for anybody that doesn't know, my birthstone that she uses is now the most popular glowing bead that she carries. Just so y'all know.
The
So
glowing bead.
glowing beads. So just so y'all know that, you might want to get them now because they're going hot. No, I'm just kidding. But
I just reordered. You guys okay?
but yeah, that's there's a lot of things that people don't realize that you know when you go through a particular area of your life that you can take, and the fact that you took that and then turn it around to what you're doing now with that is awesome. A lot of people stay in that place and it's hard for them to get out, and for you to have the strength to do that and then also help others, because I know you blessed several people with those beads, and they're all handmade. It's not
Yeah.
like she has a machine that does these. These are all handmade. A lot of times if you go to her broadcast, she's actually making them. So
Yeah.
she's like,
Fun
I'm making
fact,
them.
I will tell you guys this. The way I became and started Rubik's was actually through my first miscarriage. When I had my first miscarriage, oh God, I'm gonna be so transparent with you guys, but it's okay because I love y'all. Um, I tried to take my life, and I thought I did a good job until I woke up, and I was like, well, this isn't what I planned on. But when I did wake up, basically I had said a prayer, and I wasn't praying because my beliefs is very different. I wasn't. I was just praying to the universe, honestly. And I literally told the universe, I just prayed. I said, if I make it through this, if I make it out of here, let me just live out my dreams. Little did I know that after that prayer, all of a sudden Rubik's came about, and then I did Love and Hip Hop. I've been on podcasts, I've managed artists, I have my own EP that I was going to release. You know what I'm saying? Like life just kind of trickled after that. So absolutely, you guys, do not ever use anything that's gone in your life as a crutch, because thank you so much. Because there is power in every there's power and positivity in every negative, in every single thing, because life is balanced regardless of what it is. Life is balanced. There is good and there is bad. So if there's a lot of bad going on, you got to search through all that bad and find that little bit of good and expand on it. So that's what I try to do mostly. Yeah.
Except when you get on her bed. No. She's
Don't. It's not a good
she,
place to be.
she does not sugarcoat anything, just so y'all know. Um, so I guess that kind of really answered the next question was what made you start using the chakra beads? I think you kind of answered it all in the same
Yeah.
initial question. Um, um, so kind of back to the how long did you do or how long have you been doing modeling?
Um, when I want to say like unprofessionally, maybe about a year and a half,
Okay.
and then I got sponsored by Firegrabber, which is a tobacco company.
Okay.
I got sponsored from them by them, and I worked for them for about, I'd say, about another year and a half, and then I was just basically like professionally freelancing after that. So all together, I think I've been modeling for about 4 years.
4 years. Okay.
I think so. I think, yeah, just about 4 years.
It's about like me and how long I've been on tele. I literally I was sitting there trying to find where can
Oh
I
my God,
find
I'm trying to think.
look at the people's profiles and be like, oh, I see how long they've been on here, but how long have I been on here? I don't even know. It's just been gone so fast. Um, so with that,
Definitely.
knowing what you know now about modeling, what advice would you give an aspiring model?
Uh, always, always try to be original, and don't ever be afraid to be different. Being different, having my short haircut, like all the different colors, is honestly what gave me an edge for modeling. My very cutthroat personality, you know what I'm saying? That gave me an edge for modeling. I don't take nothing from nobody. You can ask my mother. I digress. I digress. But I have a, you know, I have a, I'm a very alpha, personality. So it's like, again, always be yourself, because it's going to it's going to work out. Always do what you love and always do what makes you comfortable. If
Right.
something, or a photographer, a videographer, a producer, anything, anyone in the business, if they make you feel uncomfortable for even a second,
Right.
get out. Don't ever put yourself in a situation that your gut does not agree with.
Right.
I'm sorry, y'all. I really do read comments. I really do. I have problems. Forgive me.
You're fine. I mean, actually, with getting to know Rubik's and a few other people that I know that have been and done some type of modeling, if y'all haven't been to my Instagram, I've kind of like, obviously I'm not modeling for anybody, but I've kind of dibbled and dabbed in some type of photography. So just kind of, it is kind of words like that. Not saying I'm gonna tomorrow try to be a model and like that, but just having that, saying something like that, being original, I think can help really anybody, even just in photography. You're trying to do something as part of maybe a branding or anything like that, to be able to have that confidence and then be yourself. That's part of
Mhm.
you know don't try to fit to what everybody else thinks that you should be. Um,
Exactly.
if a lot of people that know me outside of here, if they see me in here and some of the things that I do or how I dress, they'd be like, but I don't care because that's my style. Well, maybe I think it is. I don't know, but anyway. So, um, but yeah, definitely. So, any of y'all aspiring models, with someone that has a little bit of experience, probably teach a little bit. She might charge. No. So this one, as y'all know, anybody that's ever been in the show before, I say this each time. It's almost, you're gonna know this question is gonna come as a guess, but who is your hero or heroes and why?
I hope this doesn't come off arrogant in any kind of way, but like I said, I've had a very hard life since the age of 12.
Mhm.
When I have to say who is my hero, I would have to say myself. I continue to surprise myself every day that through everything that I've gone through, I've still managed to be here. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm getting emotional, but I've still managed to be here and I've still managed to like stay strong. So myself and my mother, because I am my mother's child, we are fighters. We are fighters. We do not believe in the word no. We do not believe in the word can't. Um, so yeah, myself and my mom, most definitely. Thank you. I will. I'm good.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, and that's I see nothing wrong with that. I mean, if you're the one that's been helping yourself, you know, kind of that inner strength each time that you go through. Because you think about through this whole interview, the things, some of the questions that have been asked, and a lot of things that you do, being on tag, the bees, and everything else, has been something that you suffered a loss. So you took that loss and you turn it into
Mm-hmm.
a gain or into a win or into a victory or however you want to word it. Okay. So yeah, I mean, you can definitely tell that each little thing or each thing, not little, but each thing that you've been through, you've taken that and then flipped it and said, okay, I had this, flipped it, and now I'm here. Had this happen, I flipped it, and now I'm here. And each one, it's been a stepping stone up to a better and a greater thing. So,
Mm-hmm.
wait, yeah, I mean, that's awesome. That's definitely awesome to be able to take because, I mean, we've all been through things, we've all had our tragedies. So, and to be able to take those things and turn them into a positive, that is not an easy thing, people. I don't know anybody on here can say, I can say that from my experience. And, a lot of people don't like for me to hear it when I tell how old I am, but in the years that I've been alive, somebody like that, yeah, that's a really strong person, extremely strong person. So,
We know you've been around, Godfather. We know you've been around. We
I'm,
know
I'm
you've been around.
I'm seasoned, okay. I'm like a good cast iron pan. I'm seasoned, all right. You got to put a little oil in it. Okay. Everybody knows
I
what
got
cast.
that Bengay for you. I got that Bengay for you. Don't worry. I got you. I got your back.
I'll
Got
be
your back.
been gay. Give me something to give me some, anyway. So that's all the questions that I had. I
Oh,
don't
that's
know
it.
if anybody had a few questions, we do have a little bit of time before our next guest. If anybody had any questions for Miss Rubix, this is the time that
Kind of
you
blind.
open.
Any questions for me, y'all? I'm a little blind, but it's okay. We're gonna try to get through this
I will
together.
I will be your eyes. Okay. So if any
No, I
questions
don't think
come up, you definitely.
no, I don't think we have any questions for tonight. Or I'm just highly impatient.
I think it's well.
I'm highly impatient. I really am. I got a problem. But that's okay, y'all. That's cool. That's cool. Cause I have some extracurricular activities that I would definitely like to get to right now.
Well, Rubix, I definitely appreciate you being on the show. It's definitely been an
Thanks.
honor. Right. It's definitely been an honor to have you on the show. Appreciate the opportunity. Um,
Thank you guys.